Hi collective, this is miraclexistetarot channel, and I'm back with a blackout message again. It's again about a divine feminine, okay? There's a divine feminine who is, well, it's quite complicated. There is a group of idiot people, occult people, who paid her family members to give her up, and they did all kind of shitty mind control over her. I can see the modification of the birth chart. They broke into the Akashic record. They fucked up her Akashic records. And also I can see that they bind her to a specific time loop, a timeline, where she couldn't get out, she couldn't come out. They actually created a fucking hell for this divine feminine. And top of that, that they could access her more and more, they sent in a Cancer spiritual worker on a dark side, who made himself look like a divine masculine, and they harnessed the energy from the sacral chakra they wanted to harness it from a divine feminine, and everything was used. This is a divine feminine. This is a starseed. This is a light worker. This is the chosen one. This is somebody who is really powerful and divine. And these asshole shitty group of people who paid all these people around her to fuck her up, to do this fuckery, they practically wanted to build her down and destroy her. Destroy her psyche, destroy her body, destroy her soul, everything. Everything, absolutely everything. They won't be able to. Okay? I saw this group of people are going down. The leader is, I don't want to say, because I'm sure that some people from this group is watching me. You should check out on this leader, okay? Because they fucking you all up also. And karma will hit this group. So I don't care how much money you have, how powerful you are committed so many crimes also. Because the problem is that they did that to many divine beings, and divine beings are very resistant. So they take it like as a game to see how far they can go, how much they can profit from them. And when they still resist, they don't want to die, they step in on a fide level to kill them. Okay, to take them out. And these divine feminine, they tried to kill many times. Well, it didn't work. And now, what I can see, I can't tell everything, but this group of people will go to fucking prison. And this fucking shit asshole, childish, useless, powerless Cancer, who they were sending in, is going to prison also. I don't care if he is not from this, from that country where the divine feminine is living. It does not change anything, because he is watched. He is watched. Every step of his watched. And the police knows everything what he does. That is crime, okay? And this guy will be locked up with the other people from this group. And the worst thing is that these are like primitive people with primitive brain, because when they hurt somebody, they discuss it, and they laugh on this person and talk her out. Usually these are women. Every sexual act is discussed. Sometimes even they register it on a phone so the others can hear it. they obtain somehow photos or videos so the others can feed on it spiritually. They do a kind of, an occult activity. They need really visualization of that woman naked. So some of them go so far that some divine feminine has their camera in their house, in a bathroom and in a bedroom, to see the divine feminine in their intimate moments. Okay, and they need that to harness the energy of the divine feminine, to develop occult cords between them and a divine feminine, and practically suck dry the chi of the divine feminine. Do you understand? So the divine feminine won't be able to move on with their life and step into their destiny. Well, I have a really bad news for this group of shitty, weak, brainless people, because they think they are so fucking clever. You've been traced. You've been traced. It is know who you are, all of you. And on a 3D level, on a spiritual level, there are people specialized to track you down, and you will be in a prison very soon for your crimes. Because this is not normal. This is illegal when you invade the privacy of a human being. There are part of this that is crime on a 3D. You can't pose a camera in a house of somebody illegally, okay? And after put it in public and make money from it, okay? You can't fucking bitch. For these people, even if they will be on a camera, they don't care. For them, a naked body has it's like a piece of meat. Do you understand? And these are very sick, mentally sick, pervert, narcissistic people who fuck the wrong divine feminine, because this divine feminine is a kind of starseed, but it doesn't matter who is she or what is where she come from. But this divine feminine bringing destruction in their life, in their organization, this divine feminine energy, spiritual, infecting everything what they do. So it will come down, crumbling down the next few weeks, next few months. Everybody who is part of it will take their karma. That will be on a 3D level also. I can see many people going to a jail, and some of these people are dying of sicknesses. Some of these people has children who are committing suicide. This is your bad fucking karma that you deserve for doing this to divine people. 2023, when karmic people will receive what they deserve. Do you understand? And I feel sorry for these children who kill themselves, but it's the fault of the parents. Because some of these people, both of the parents, are in this organization. And they actively contributed to destroy this divine feminine. You do not touch a divine being like that, fuck you, when you don't even have a spiritual grade for it. So whatever happened in your life, it's your fucking karma, you created. There is no point getting fucking angry with the divine feminine that, oh, she's still alive. Of course she's still alive, and guess what, bitch? She will stay alive. You can't touch her anymore because she's stepping into her power more and more, and she will backfire all your fucking shit manipulations. Actually, everything what you planned on divine feminine will happen to you, all of you. Do you understand? The spiritual court is made a judgment on this group of people, and all of them, each of them receive this year or the next few months, it will be your fucking karma. When you destroy other people's children and your child commits suicide, And you, the shit coming out of your mouth about a mother who's a good mother, blaming her parenting skill when you don't even know her. I'm just asking what kind of parents you are that your child committed a suicide. Huh? If you blame the divine feminine that much, that child suffered because of you. A child does not commit a suicide just like that. That child committed suicide because the parents fucked them up. Probably they were sexual abuse also, as these people have sick mind doing things like that as a job. Are you kidding? Source is in rage against these people. In rage. Karma won't stop. Actually, it's just starting. So you think that it will finish soon because you will fuck up again in divine feminine? Oh, no, honey. I guarantee you this is just a fucking beginning. And your karma will be 100,000 times much more tougher the next few months. You will see for what you have done to divine feminine. Especially this fucking Cancer. This Cancer thinks he is an alchemist. He's so fucking clever. And he is brainless, practically. He can't do anything alone. He needs to copy other people. He needs to copy divine feminine. Still they gives because he has nothing alone. Nothing at all. These are people without any gifts, without any brain, without any talents. That is not a talent that you stole, kill, and destroy. That is not a talent, fuck you. That is not a talent. You should not be proud of that. These people are proud of that. They are proud that they destroy innocent women and their children. And guess what? Some asshole husbands pay for it. So they could get rid of the wife and the children, because children are too difficult. Look like they look like the wife. I saw this Cancer has a prostitute on his side attached to him. And this is a Jezebel spirit. This Cancer is so proud of himself. He's an alpha man. Honey, you are nothing like an alpha man. You are fucking codependent shit. Narcissistic shit. Do you understand? And this woman play with you as you want. And it's how ridiculous it is that you hate on woman while it's a woman who control you, okay? And you need to understand that you touch somebody that you won't get away with it. Do you understand? That you will fucking regret that even having a thought going against her. You will see. You will see. I'm telling you, you will see. And that your fucking protection that trying to set up won't work. Because the magic that you learn from this divine feminine is for divine beings. And you are not a divine being. Do you understand? You are karmic as hell. And this kind of protection system does not work on karmic sinful people like you are. Do you understand? Coming in and destroying a divine feminine so you could have extra money. You will see what's going to happen with your money also. This Cancer also is raging because the divine feminine kicked his ass out too early. He wanted to stay longer to fuck her up more. And this group of people trying to send him back to energy harvest more the divine feminine because the job was not done 100%. Try to come back to this divine feminine. Huh? You will see what's gonna happen. You will see what's gonna happen, okay? do not try to approach this divine feminine because you will fucking regret it. This is outrageous what these asshole men thinks they can do. But they will learn. They will learn because a distraction on a spiritual level and on a 3D level that karma will do in their life will teach them a good lesson. Their narcissistic ego will be crushed into small pieces. And that's what they deserve. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really pissed off with this energy. If you would see what I see, you could feel all those innocent lives that these shitty asshole men destroyed. There are some women involved also, but they are idiots because they think they are important in this group. And no, this is a group of men who hate on women and just using this shitty, naive little woman who thinks they are really clever belonging to this group. Honey, they're playing with you. Do you understand? These are the group of men who hates on women. What the fuck you think you can do with them? You don't have no worth in this group. I can't stand when divine people destroyed at this level. And this group deserves all of their karma. I know that it might sound cruel, but if you collective would see all the life they destroyed, because this is not only the divine feminine. Oh no. There are other divine masculine, divine feminine, there are other divine children who's been practically killed on a 3D level. These spiritual assholes feed on little children because they are earth angels. They feed on their chi. And a child is sick, can't move, get out of bed. And it's happens to many innocent children. And you hear me saying such a harsh words. I'm telling you, you would see all these suffering lives. You will be pissed off also. And Source is enraged with this shitty asshole group of people. They call themselves alchemists. You are the alchemist of the mad. You create everything from every good things, the mad. I'm sorry, guys, it's French. They create nothing else but the shit. And only the shit comes out of their mouth. Nothing else. All the crying of these children and divine feminine and divine masculine went up to Source. Source is destroying these people. The Source gives them so many chance to change their way, to come back from their evilness, but they don't do it. They think they are much more important than Source himself. They think they are so powerful gods over these divine people's life that they can do whatever they want. No, you can't. And you are not God. And Source, God will show you. If you are so fucking big God, why your child killed himself? Because you are insane. You are crazy. You should be locked up. You destroyed your own child. You have nothing to do with God. If you would be God, you would be filled up with divine love, and your child would have never ever committed suicide. And don't fucking blame it on the divine feminine, because she has nothing to do with that. It's only your fault. And you know it deeply in your heart. But you are so fucking evil that you give a shit. When these people like, oh, the poor, I'm so sorry for this person because this child is not fair, the life that, honey, this person committed so much sin on a 3D level, on a 5D and a spiritual. You need to understand this group of people touching energies, moving timelines, that is not allowed. Not allowed. They don't have the wisdom to do that, and they're fucking up the universe. They're fucking up the entire universe, the source, everybody. Because they are not clever enough to do this. They know how to do it, but they are not wise enough to know the consequences. Because they are idiots. I don't know how to describe these people. They will be taken out. I'm telling you. Even if they might, but I can see lots of prison. They will go to prison, huh? They try to put everything on Divine Feminine. So his Divine Feminine would go to the prison. Divine Feminine won't go to the prison. Because she never ever committed any kind of crimes. You did. And Source and God won't let that you do this to this Divine Feminine. Because this Divine Feminine has a work to do. And she will do it. And you can't stop her. Do you understand? Because you are not God. I don't care what judge do you know, what police you know, what gendarme you know, what investigator, procureur you know. Because God and Source is much more powerful than you are. And you have no idea. These entities that you're pissing you off, entities, because what you're manipulating, that is changing lots of things in a really disaster direction in the universe. So there are entities going against you to hunt you down because you have to be stopped because you are so fucking idiot. You don't have any idea what the fuck are you doing. Some of these people going crazy mentally. So they will finish in an institute where they need to be locked up because honestly, all this occult shit, what they're doing on the dark side and the dark entities they worked with, they fucked up. Their mind is fucked up. So they're not normal. Every energy, every essence, every gift, every destiny that you took away from this Divine Feminine will become a suffering, the death, poverty in your life. Do you understand? Every drip of it, what you got out of this Divine Feminine or trying to get out in the future, will destroy not just you, but this fucking organization. Because Divine Feminine was created for that. To bring down karma to people like you asshole shit. Oh, I'm really hurting their fucking narcissistic shit nature. They really pissed off with me. They really pissed off with me. This is the truth, fuck you. This is the truth. I'm telling the truth about you. These people make themselves look like saints. You know, they for the outside that they look like, they make people worshipping them that, oh, they are really wise, they are so divine. No, nothing is fucking divine about these people. Nothing. They are fucking dark, karmic, shit, evil people. Narcissistic, psychopaths, sociopaths. All the Divine Feminine, Masculine and children you destroyed. You will go through this lifetime 10 times more suffering. Do you understand? Each of you. Each of you. Each of you. And this karma is coming upon you. These people, please don't send me messages, okay? Because these people has nothing to do with humans anymore. These people are not human anymore. These people has no soul anymore. All the evil transformation they've been through, they practically has no soul anymore. Do you understand? They are like these negative entities on a spiritual realm who becomes human body. Or some people call them clones. For this kind of people, there is no hope anymore. There is no hope anymore. Because they are not human anymore. The aliens who are humanoid are more human than these people. And justice will be provided in their life. Oh, they cry for justice on Divine Feminine. That is the Divine Feminine fault that these suicides happen. That is the Divine Feminine fault that so many of them dying. That is, everything is Divine Feminine fault. What the fuck did you do to Divine Feminine? You forget that, bitches. That is not her fault. That is her right to protect herself and obtain back everything what is hers as a divine being. And unfortunately, you fucked up somebody really powerful, because it was really a challenge. Her powerful divine energy was really delicious, that you had to have it. So whose fault is that? It's yours, not hers. Only yours. But for the pervert narcissistic, they never ever accept that it's their fault. They fucked up their own children. They fucked up their own life because they thought they are much more powerful than God and universe and source themselves. You are something that was created by God, by God and source. Do you understand? They created you. How dare you to think you are more powerful than they are? You are nothing, nothing compared to them. With your miserable 100 years maximum you can live, you think you are more powerful than Source and God. When a universe they created itself is many million years old, and you with your fucking 100 years old maximum think you are more powerful? You are mentally sick, huh? You are fucking mentally sick. Playing God in the woman, children, and man's life. I'm telling you, these people did mind manipulation on some divine masculine that he got practically nuts. He got practically nuts. And when divine feminine and divine masculine get in this state that, they everything organized around them, gang stalking and all the shit. And, of course, after the divine feminine, divine masculine can live a normal life. Because a normal person does not go through shit like that. So when you go through all these torture, spiritual and psychological torture, you practically become you develop this PSTD, post-traumatic syndrome, that will come out. You don't trust anybody. Somebody approach you, you think they belong to this group. And they want to harm you because they paid people to come into your life and fuck you up. How can you trust somebody after that? And after they put the labels on this divine feminine and divine masculine, they are crazy. Because the other humans qui sont normal, never been through the same shit, they can't understand what's going on. They can't see a divine feminine, divine masculine who's behaving like a nut, a crazy person. But who made them like that? They don't believe, and divine feminine, divine masculine expose the truth about this. Because after we divine people are clever and wise, so we have downloads from universe, we figure out who these people are, and we expose them. And after the police, after the normal people are laughing on us. And guess what's happened? This group of shit asshole people come in, somehow they kill the divine feminine, divine masculine, or make them sick, and after they make it look like a suicide. And everybody believes them. Everybody believes they fucking deception and illusion what they create. But for not long. Because they fucked up a divine feminine who was sent on this earth to hunt them down and destroy them. And that's what's gonna happen. And the funny thing is, this divine feminine looks so cute, so harmless, naive. They can't resist this divine feminine. But in a moment when they touch spiritually and energetically, they practically put the knife in themselves. And they don't know that. They will see the next few weeks, a few months, especially this Cancer, that he dared to approach divine feminine. The Cancer needs to know that divine feminine let you to approach her. That will never ever happen again. Do you understand? Because you are not in control over her. But she is in control over all the situation, because that's the control that Source and God and universe give her. Because she was sent in to destroy organizations like that. And if you would have done your fucking research, she already brought down 5 different organizations bigger than yours, asshole. If you would have done your fucking research, you wouldn't have dared to come in the life of the divine feminine, or this group would have already given up on this divine feminine. No, it was like an easy target, and that is the trap. That is the trap. She looks weak. She looks naive. She looks a lavadaba empath shit. And when you touch her essence, when you touch her energy, you will get fucked up. Really fucked up. You get really, really fucked up. And it's perfectly designed by Source and God to destroy these organizations on earth. And I'm telling you, there is many divine feminine and divine masculine like her on earth, and they serving like a trap for shit asshole people like that. These are not even people anymore, because humans, usually Source gives a chance and put them in a situation where they can become divine, they can wake up if they go against a divine person. That there is a chance that the divine love can change their soul, their heart. These people are not anymore humans. I'm telling you, they have no anymore any soul, human soul in their body at all. They have no source. You can't save a person like that. You can't awaken a person like that. And this person, this type of person will never ever be able to love. Like this woman who has this child, actually it's a couple, their child committed suicide. And this is not the first suicide in this group. There will be much more. I saw it. And they enrage with their narcissistic nature, and they put everything on divine feminine. You shouldn't have fucked with this divine feminine in the first place. And instead of giving up on divine feminine, no, they want her more emotic done. What is that if not idiocy? Honestly, what is that if not idiocy? Even if you could take down the divine feminine on a free day, you will be in a huge trouble. Because this divine feminine is really powerful. And when she will leave behind this human tool, this body, her power will increase hugely that you will never have. You can't take this power. You can't. You just can't. Like you can't become source. You can't become God. You can't become this divine feminine. Because many people in this group, they're trying to embody the divine feminine so they could steal their gifts, her gifts, her destiny. They want to have what she has with source. You won't, and you will never ever have. Oh, they plan so many times to kidnap that divine feminine and sacrifice her. I'm telling you, this divine feminine has some gifts that nobody can take away from her. And souls give her these genetic upgrades that can't be do with cloning or genetic, what is it called? I forgot it. Gene therapy. You can't imitate it. You can't recreate it because it's so complicated that human genetics is not capable to do that. Even Draconians or reptilians genetics, they are very developed, but they can't do it neither. You can't. Even if you sacrifice the divine feminine, you won't touch her soul, you won't touch her gifts, you won't touch her real essence. You won't. I don't care how much you're trying to find a way, you won't. It's like sacrificing source, sacrificing God. Actually, divine feminine are kind of avatar of source and God. You understand? You can't. And you won't become an avatar. Because you were not created to be an avatar. And nobody can change your fucking genes to be an avatar. Your Draconians, your reptilians has no knowledge to do it. And actually, the species who exist who knows how to do it, that's not in this universe. And they are really hidden because they are really wise people. So it's hidden them. No one can reach them. Do you understand? And it's them who taught divine feminine magic. Do you understand? I won't tell you all the gifts she has because you will be more excited to hunt her down. But I'm telling you, the moment you want to put that fucking knife in her heart or your tummy to sacrifice her, all of you will die. Do you understand? All of you will die. And she will laugh. She will laugh. This is someone you can't simply sacrifice because you kill in that second, in that moment yourself. And I give a shit what lie your entity is telling you. He is a fucking liar. A manipulator, a negative entity who never ever said any truth. Just the shit comes out of his mind and his mouth. So whatever this entity told you about the divine feminine is all lie. You can try to sacrifice her if you can. But you will all die. Do you understand? And she will become more powerful. You do not understand who is this person. Who are you fucking with? Oh, guys. I can see many children, they fucked up. Some children had so much potential and they practically spiritually abuse these children. And they are in a mental institute. Some of these children divine children committed suicide. I don't want to cry, but these bitches are really horrible. They deserve each drop of karma what they have. Believe me, guys. Don't judge me because I'm so pissed off with this energy. You would feel and you would see what these people did. You would be really pissed off also. Especially if you have children and you love them. I can see a divine little boy. They practically energy harvested him so much that he developed cancer and died in a year. Do you understand? Divine feminine, divine masculine who get heart attack because they practically suck the chi dry. They couldn't live anymore. Do you understand? These people are monsters and they deserve heavy karma for all the suffering that they caused. And I don't have any regret for these people at all. Not regret, any sorry at all. They will go down, this group will go down, thanks God. And this divine feminine will bring that to them because they touch her. And this divine feminine was sent by Source and God to bring this organization down. And she did bring down other organizations also. Actually, she does not realize that. Actually, maybe now she starts realizing that is her destiny. But before, she did that unconsciously. And I'm telling you, there are many, the thousands and thousands, not millions, but thousands of divine feminine and divine masculine who's like her. And they are like the trap. I remember when I was younger and there was this TV serial called Stargates, you know? And I forget what was called, these aliens who put their hands on a chest of humans and suck their life out. And that's how they fed. And this group of people doing the same thing spiritually. And there was one point that humanoids all over different galaxies, different universe, they developed genetical mutations in humans that permit the human soul to become poisonous for these kind of aliens. And in a moment when the alien put their hands on the human and sucked out the life, they died also. Okay, this is just Sapphire, okay, this is just a film, okay, this is not reality I'm talking about. This is a film, and if you know what I'm talking about, maybe it was not Stargate, but Atlantis, so I don't know what was it called. Even when I was pregnant with my first child, and sometimes I had to have a rest because it was a complicated pregnancy, so I watched TV, and I remember I watched this, and it was like, I've never seen things like that before, you know, and spiritually these people doing the same than these aliens. Sucking off the chi, the life force of people, of divine people and divine children. And divine feminine is somebody with a mutation that if they touch and try to suck her energy, take everything away from her, it will act as a poison in their life. It might won't kill them straight away, like in this film, the aliens died straight away when they fed on this kind of humans. But they don't die straight away, but their life will be fucked up little by little because they have to go through 10 times more the suffering what they cause to people. And that's what this divine feminine bringing down to this group of people. And I'm telling you, this group is crumbling. They think they have a really strong foundation because they have lots of money. A strong foundation is not money. They have hackers working for them also to hack these victims to make them crazy. Ask your fucking hackers how much an organization can be destroyed informatically. And after, when you have no more money, what the fuck will you do? It's not only your hackers who are really good hackers. Do you understand? There is many ways that you can be brought down as an organization. And you are not that well protected as you think you are. Simple as fuck. You should have not fucked with this divine feminine, and you still not giving up, continuing the shit. All you do is digging your own grave. The deeper you dig your grave, grave. The deeper you dig your grave, the deeper you will fall. And you dig it for divine feminine, but it's you who will fall in it. I assure you. Because for the divine feminine to do this kind of work on earth, she has a huge, huge amount of protection on her that you can't even touch. Even if she would not do protection rituals or wouldn't pray to universe and source, she has so much spiritual protection you can't. And now it's getting more and more because they know that this group is really trying to fuck her up more. It won't happen. You won't get away with this. Do you understand? And if you would be wise and intelligent, you would leave this divine feminine alone. But you are not, because you are in rage, because even now I'm talking about this, it's hurting your narcissistic ego. And these people say they don't have ego because they did. No, they have the biggest ego of the universe. I hardly ever seen creatures. I mean, I'm talking not just about Earth, but I hardly seen creatures so fucking egoist than these people in this group. Even Draconians are not that egoist. These are extremely narcissistic people, and their ego is hurt when they can't take this divine feminine out. It's a challenge, and they will do it even if they die, even if this is something really mentally sick thing. But the more and more you're trying to destroy her, the more and more help she will get, the more and more protection she will have on a spiritual level, on a 3D level also, and you will be more and more fucked up. And that is good, because that is your karma for all those people you brought down, all those people, children, women and men you killed. Fucking criminals. There is no human soul in this group to be saved, because they don't have any more human soul. They try to be solidarity and empathic for each other, but it's just a fucking mask. They don't really care about each other. It's just a way to get again fucking wind up and angry with divine feminine. How dare she bring us down? How dare you to touch her Akashic records? How dare you? That is more outrageous than your fucking miserable group. That is a fucking spiritual crime what you did with those Akashic records. But there is changes also. There are more and more keepers that are more qualified to hunt like a shit like that, like you are, shits like you are. Because source is changing everything around the Akashic records. There are more and more keepers, and some keepers are employed from Earth. So there are some humans who are light workers, and they go to Akashic records regularly. They astro project, astro travel, and they are trained because they deal with shit groups like that, shit people like that, awkward people like that. So now there are more and more keepers who are trained against these shitty assholes like this group. More and more technology also. So the last few months, actually, there were lots of upgrades in our Akashic records. So there is more and more difficult to access to other people's. The problem is that why Akashic records were created by Source. So every humans, but it's not just humans, there are other creatures, Akashic records also. So everyone, every soul can access to their own Akashic records and learn from it. Get information to know their own destiny. With Akashic record, you can achieve healing. You can achieve lots of positive things in your life. And that's what it was created for. And these asshole shit group people are violating everything that it stands out for. And Source does not tolerate that. Source does not tolerate that. Everything that you fucked up in the life of the Divine Feminine, like her Akashic record, the birth chart, or whatever, they're getting fixed by Source. It will be reestablished in a way that actually it will be much better than it was before. Do you understand? So the only person you fucked up is yourself. And they can't stand that. Well, I need to stop because it's long. I apologize that I was a bit... Us tarot readers and energy readers, you know, when we read evil people's or evil energies, and we can see all the divine feminine, divine masculine, divine children who's been sacrificed, we just get pissed off. But who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be? Especially most of us are empaths, powerful empaths. When we see all the suffering these people caused, it's really difficult to stay calm and give the message with a loving way. When even Source does not love these people anymore, because that is really rare. I'm telling you, it's really, really rare. If Source get to the point to say, okay, I take them out, it's really rare. That means these people has no human soul anymore. They are not human anymore. They have even less worth than a miserable reptilian. Because even Source loves reptilians and Draconians was to save them. Do you understand? But Source give up on these people because they are not people. They are not humans anymore. They don't have any more soul. They just like a fucking clone without a soul. A robot. And all the fuckery they did etherically, and on a quantum field also, they did lots of fuckery. These people thinking they are powerful alchemists. You have no wisdom, these people. If you're watching me, you are not alchemist. You are a useless, powerless, brainless person. Because if you would have a brain, you wouldn't do such a thing, because you would know the consequences. And that's why you will be wiped out by source. Do you understand? Because you're fucking up not just human lives, children lives. Oh no. Because other dark people do that also on Earth. No, you're fucking up universe. You're fucking up the whole thing. In the ether. Your knowledge will be taken away from all of you. Source will take it away, I'm telling you. And if you resist and you don't want it, well, your mind will be fucked up. That means you will become crazy. Do you understand? Because this knowledge you have, you should not have it because you do not have the wisdom to use it. Knowledge and wisdom is two different things. You use your knowledge for destruction. And not only the humans you're destroying, but the entire universe, that you don't have a right. Because you place yourself in the same level like Source or God, and you don't have a right to do that. This knowledge should be given to humans who has the wisdom to handle it. You don't have. And you will never have, because you are a dark person and now you don't even have any soul. You will never ever have. Do you understand? You can steal as much of knowledge, as much of gifts as you want. You will never ever be able to be a wise person. You will be never ever be able, a true alchemist you will be never be. Do you understand? You will never be a true alchemist. Oh, they're hating me. They're hating me. This is the truth. This is the truth. And the truth hurts you because you are narcissistic. Wait for your karma. It's just starting, guys. The woman who's crying that his son committed suicide is just the beginning. It's just the beginning of your karma. Do you understand? You will see. You will see. They're trying to block my throat chakra so I can't talk. I don't care. I say what I need to say. And this is what I channel on and read on a field. And this is the message that has to be out. Do not believe these people that everything is the fault of the divine feminine. No. You should see all the lives. You should see all the lives that has been destroyed by these people. And I don't care how much they make them look like so divine, so beautiful, so powerful. They are not. They are evil as hell. They don't have any soul. On top of that, they make themselves look like somebody really intelligent and they have zero wisdom. Do you understand? All they do is destruction. Their money will dry up. I can see their financial source will dry up the next few weeks. They will be really fucking pissed off, but the money will disappear. And it's good. This is justice. Because they created this money with the energy of divine feminine, divine masculine, excuse me, I have a hiccup, and divine children. They killed these people for that money. This is a blood money that will disappear soon. And nobody will be able to profit from it, from this group. They will go down. What do you think? How they can permit to do this fuckery full time? Because this organization paid them like a salary. And they pay them well, huh? They are paid to break into your house, to put drug in your water. They are paid to rape your child or rape your wife. They are paid to put you in a trauma so they can manipulate your mind. They are paid to get you pregnant and after steal your child so you will be destroyed. Oh, don't worry. With this divine feminine, you can't touch her anymore, huh? I give a shit what you plan for against her. You will not touch her anymore because justice fucking you up. Simple as that. Simple as that. Sorry for the coughing, okay? Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope this energy reading clarified something for somebody. They trying to fuck up my throat chakra. I'm sorry. I hope you understand what I want to say, but I'm sure there is some people listening to me who needed to hear this because it's clarifying something up.